All right, traders, just in case you're wondering what kind of loser makes a video for watch this video for the next Monday on a Saturday night, you're listening to them. I got nothing else going on, so I came in here and started looking for charts to watch Monday. For those of you, SPY basically sitting again at all-time highs. There's the daily chart. For those of you that didn't make it into the chat room on Friday, you missed a pretty good day. I'll show you a few calls and kind of explain them real quick. LMFA was absolutely on fire. It did this quick pop, and then the old halt, then opened and ran, came back to the buy zone and ran again. When we were nearing the end of the day, it looked about like this, and I called it long back over 170, which I know seems extended, but we were nearing the end of the day. Shorts were in kind of trouble here, and it was just in the right space and the right news. And anyway, look what happened. So it breaks $1.70. It takes about 10 minutes, 15 minutes to get going, but ended up going up to 230. That doesn't sound like much, but it is. Percentage-wise, 60-cent move on a $1.70 stock on about a dime risk that did not stop out. And actually, this is typical when they close strong like this, barring an offering or something. This ran to almost $4 in after hours, so it's a perfect example of one of those. Probably worth hanging out in after hours, or maybe holding a few into after hours. But that was one of them. Kern, I mentioned over the microphone, KERN, pot stocks were fairly strong, and I was on the mic actually answering a question. I think I might have been doing the lunchtime Q&A, and I said that, hey, Kern looks really good back through the highs here. I think CGC had just had good news. We have yesterday's high just above, and there's the eye of daybreak, and there's the break yesterday's high, and there's the subsequent climb, and I got a whole bunch of thank yous for that, so that was pretty nice. Right place, right time. Happened to be on the mic when it occurred. I also made a note of Wayne late in the day called CPSH, just right here through 350, and a pretty quick move to almost 4. I love it when they work real quick like that. It was a really neat little call too. Anyway, there's a few highlights from the day. Teamwork's been amazing so far, having a great year. Of course, there's only one week of trading so far. So what are we watching for Monday? Speaking of CPSH, keep in mind when you watch my videos, for those of you that don't know, I do not hold overnight. So these are all stocks that may give me an intraday A+ setup that I'll trade the following trading day. All right, so CPSH breaking out here on the daily chart, closed off of its highs, but definitely going to keep an eye on it. UAVS had this big move on Thursday, gapped up and then sold off some on Friday. Just goes on watch for a third day play on Monday. IPOE had that rip on Thursday and gave a little back on lower volume on Friday. Definitely goes on watch. APDN, another one of those that was a serial halter. Ran, halted. I hate, there's nothing I hate more, I think, than that halt rule, because it makes things so hard to trade. But anyway, it went out pretty strong, so we're going to watch that one. Had pretty good news late day on Friday, so we're going to watch it on Monday. CMRX, very strong move. Again, extended, but closing off of its highs. We'll watch that one. PTE, big volume and held up pretty well. LMFA, already talked about that one. As far as the trade on Friday, we're also going to watch that, see what it does on Monday. But, with that after hours run, it makes me like it a little less, but we'll see, right? PSTH. Hasn't been trading for very long, and it's definitely extended and closing well off of its highs, but had really nice volume, strongest volume ever, and going to have that one on watch too. CBAT had the big day, then the gap up, but a red day and another red day, so it goes on. Watch for a turn back up. You guys know the setups we look for. Few more. SWBI, couple red days after the big breakout, declining volume, so possibly ready to turn back up again. BTBT, a Bitcoin play that, what's had like 3 red days in a row. Bitcoin's been stupid strong, and so I want to watch that one. My favorite setup will be an afternoon breakout, but we'll see. And then NCTY also has been thrown into the Bitcoin realm and had a crazy move from, where did this start? Under 4 to almost 28 before the nasty reversal, and now another red day on lower volume. I'd like to see one more red day, but I'm definitely going to start watching this for a turn back up on Monday. There's plenty to watch. We'll find some pre-market gappers to add to this list as well. And trading's been amazing. Let's keep it going. I'll see you guys in the chat room on Monday morning.